Good afternoon, everyone. This is Crypto Seb, and today we're going to be taking a look at the news of the crypto market that has been happening this weekend. Now, I'm sure I don't need to go into too much detail, but I feel like it's my turn to do my video on what has happened this weekend with Bitcoin's ETF being delayed and what that has done to the market. There's been an absolute wipe from billions of dollars from the market cap, and I think it's just, I'm literally, my hands are just on my face because it's just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I understand that delays, and I'm a big believer in crypto. There's always going to be delays. Nothing ever goes through smoothly. But the fact that there was a lot of panic, and all of a sudden now, because of the massive delay, we're not going to see anything now till September, I believe, and that created a massive bear market. And yeah, it all came crashing down. I don't think I've seen my portfolio bleed that quickly in quite a while, and yeah, I think that happened with all of us. I'm hoping no one sold. I hope you all keep holding. That's personally what I'm doing. I think it's very silly to sell. I mean, what is the point of selling anyway? I mean, if you sell, you sell, but for God's sake, I mean, look how low it all is. Bitcoin's almost going to hit that $6,000 mark, and earlier, last day or two. But it's just, it's just annoying to talk about half the time because it's just an absolute disaster of what has happened. Is it the end of crypto? No, I do not think that whatsoever. If that market cap reaches the 200 billion mark, I'm going to be a bit nervous, but I don't think it's the end. Absolutely not. Bitcoin dominance at 50.9%. That is, Bitcoin seems to be holding gains while Ethereum absolute plummets. I mean, Ethereum, I love Ethereum. I'm a big holder of Ethereum, and yeah, I think that was my biggest bleed out. It was just absolutely crazy to wake up and see that. So, first things first, how crypto reacted to this week's SEC Bitcoin ETF delay. So, let's have a look through the article together. The news broke on August the 7th that the US Securities and Exchange Commission SEC is kicking the can on its decision to approve or disapprove a proposed rule change that would let CBOE BZX exchange list a Bitcoin exchange traded FUD ETF. Now the next deadline for something is September the 30th. Though ultimately the US Securities Market Regulator could push it forward again into 2019. Now, please, it's not all that bad as it seems. They haven't said yes, I understand, but they have not said no. It's just taking its goddamn sweet time. Don't get me wrong, if it was accepted and if it was made the decision in September 30th, then I do think we're going to see a really nice, not straight away, but a nice and steady bull market. But right now, I generally believe that when we get to September the 30th, I'm just going to say it, fuck it. I think it's going to get pushed back to 2019. I can just see it now. I mean, come on. It's just going to happen. But anyway, as we can scroll down, it's just going to, according to CoinDesk Market Analysis report, the total value of all cryptocurrencies went down to 227 billion on Wednesday, the lowest level since November 2017. It's dropped below 6,300 US dollars. As we can see, it is literally trading on that $4 off. Oh, hang on, it's gone up in the last 5 minutes about 70 quid. So there you go. Anyway, moving on. So, let's have a look at some more news from CCN. Bitcoin and Ethereum fall substantially in 18 billion crypto market wipeout. Oh my god, it's just an absolute disaster. I've been reading about it. Bitcoin dominance is at 50% though, so over the past few weeks, tokens have lost over 50% of their value against Bitcoin, which has also fallen by more than 20% since late July. For instance, EOS, dubbed the Ethereum killer, has dropped 50% of its market valuation in the past 30 days due to the instability and volatility in the market. Oh, I cannot read today. As of August the 11th, the volume of BTC remains below 4.4 billion, while the volume of Tether, a stable coin whose value is hedged to that of the US dollar, has increased to 2.8 billion, more than 1.2 billion higher than the volume of Ethereum. It's just, oh god, you can't help but panic when that market cap, if it does, I really bloody hope it doesn't, but if it does reach the 200 billion, I think we do have to do a little bit of thinking, because that's a pretty scary thought. You know, it's another one. So this is actually focusing on certain news that I'm just going to go over. So let's have a look here. So we got the price watch. The Bitcoin price is down 12% this week, following a loss of 50% last week. Bitcoin had been hovering around $8,000 for several weeks leading up to the last week's price drop. The price drop has again been blamed on SEC's rejection of the Winklevoss. I'm really screwing up these pronunciations. I do apologise. Second ETF. The price hung around the $7,500 mark. Analysts continue to watch for breakouts. The price continued to slump to mid $6,000. The next day, it fell further to $6,180. And one of our contributors put it: the price was pushed off the cliff. The price rose slightly but failed to maintain momentum. And as we can see now, it is literally fluctuating between 6,200 and 6,400. Let's have a look at the chart very quickly. Let me just zoom into... Oh, come on, don't do this. There we go. So if we have a look at from what we were hitting in July, we saw a very nice steady upwards trend mid-July up until early August, where it maintained an 8,300 momentum, but then it completely dropped down to about 6,200, and now we're back at that 6,000 mark like it was at the beginning of July. Now, it's hard to talk about because we've already seen it at the beginning of July, and we're coming up to mid-August already. I can't believe time's flying by, but it does put things into perspective that we just have to wait and see. There's not really much to talk about in terms of Bitcoin's future price, because I could sit here and say it's going to go up, it's going to go down, but if we look, say, if we push this back to beginning of April, as you can see at the beginning of April, it was around 6,700. Over here, 6,700 again. It rose all the way up to almost 10,000 in May, and then in June it went all the way down to 6,000 again, and then it went up to about 8,000. Now it's gone down to 6,000, so it's always going up about to that 8,000, 9,000 mark, even 10,000 as we saw in late April, beginning of May, and now we're back down to 6,000. There seems to be 6,000 seems to be literally that stoppage point. If it drops below that 6,000 line, we're in trouble. Really, because it's just bad to even think about, but you know, we are going to be in deep trouble if it drops below 6,000. And if it maintains this downwards trend when it hits that 6,000, and Jesus Christ, we can go as low as 5.2, 4.8, and that's just going to create even more scarcity, and it's just going to be horrible. If it does do that, I'm hoping that more people, more big investors buy into it, because it will be at a low price. But I guess all I can do is really hope at the moment. I think that's all we can do, is just hope and see what happens. Taking a look at top 10, as we can see, Ethereum, $323. It's absolute disgusting. EOS, $5. Litecoin, 60. Cardano, 11 cents. Tron, 2 cents. It's just Ethereum Classic's gone back down to $13. Neo's at $18. Holy shit. I might blast like 5 Ethereum into Neo now, because oh my god. I mean, let's go to Neo a minute, hang on. Historical data. No, I need to go back more, so let me go to the chart a minute. I mean, Neo was just... God, what an absolute baby. I love Neo. I mean, look what it went up to. Neo's absolute highest, $185. If it does that again, that's a times like 8, 7, 7.5, something like that. But oh my word, imagine investing into that. I might chuck a couple of Ethereum actually into Neo, to be perfectly honest. And then if it does go times 6 or times 7 down the line, then Jesus Christ, that's going to be, oh, that'd be absolutely beautiful. It's like £5 profit, that is. Beautiful. Anyway, so let's continue. Ethereum is down 24% this week at its lowest level, $308. That is just entirely sad. The entire coin market cap went down to $206 billion. It's currently on 214. I'm gonna panic, guys, when it gets to 200. I'm telling you that right now. I know I've already spoke about this. Robinhood, Coinbase Pro to list Ethereum Classic. Yes, yes, yes. There's also something else that's quite interesting. In a statement which appears on the official Coinbase blog, specifies that the assets listed, including Ripple, Monero, and EOS, are being considered for listings only and have no bearing whatsoever on trading-related products and services. Quite interesting. Brave browser to add cryptocurrency-based tipping, and Barclays may be opening a crypto trading. Now, I don't quite know. This is the first I've actually seen of it. Business Insider reports that a Barclays employee's LinkedIn profile stated that he's been hired to produce a business plan for integrating a digital assets trading desk into Barclays' marketing business. The profile has since been changed to remove digital currency references. That might have been just a slip, to be honest. I don't think Barclays will be doing that, at least not anytime soon anyway. And yeah, so moving on to the next article, and the final article we're going to be speaking about today. Americans are the main targets for crypto hackers, a new study reveals. Now, this is obviously everyone's biggest fear in crypto, as well as the whole market dropping. But this is really bad for the Americans, and I'm not really sure why, but let's have a quick look. A research which studied user data leaks from cryptocurrency exchanges has revealed that Americans are the main targets for cryptocurrency hacks. The study was conducted by Group IB, a Russian-based computer forensics and information security firm, who revealed their findings in a report titled 2018 Cryptocurrency Exchanges, User Accounts, Leaks Analysis. The firm revealed that in 2017, the number of compromised login data increased by 369%. That's fucking ridiculous. I mean, it's just like you can't be safe no more. God, I really hope Bitcoin just it's regulation. Okay, I tell you what, guys. Comment down below your thoughts, and please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. But comment your thoughts down below. Is a Bitcoin ETF needed to keep cryptocurrency going? And also, do you think regulation down the line is going to save us and bring crypto into this next big currency, and actually using cryptocurrency as a currency with actual doing purchases and not just as investments to make money? Please let me know your thoughts on everything I spoke about down in the comment section down below. Subscribe, please turn on the bell notifications button. Yeah, it helps out a lot. I also just recently, I don't know if you guys see my Twitter, the link to my Twitter is in the description down below. I went to go and look at Keith Waring's office. It was definitely a lot of fun. Let me just grab my Twitter here. And, oh yeah, Liverpool winning 2-0. They won 4-0 in the end, so absolutely brilliant. I went to go and visit Keith's office. And it was actually a lot bigger than I thought it'd be. And this beast here, this little car, is absolutely it's a Beetle, and it was just absolutely amazing. Only a cunt like Keith would have something like that in his bloody office. I mean, come on, for fuck's sake, Keith. But anyway, guys, thank you very much again for listening to me ramble on, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.